I don't want to talk about the Jets because everybody talks about the Jets. I'm tired of Aaron Rodgers news. Why do we every year we got to talk about Aaron Rodgers? I don't want to talk about Aaron Rodgers. You know how I want to talk about Jordan Love? It's Jordan Love season, baby.
Jordan Love also got an extension, so he's gonna be the quarterback through 2024.
Yeah, that to me was weird, right? It wasn't a 5th-year option; it was a 1-year contract extension. From the breakdown that I understood, was that this was so that the money in that contract isn't fully guaranteed. So that basically the Packers, if he's just absolutely horrible, could move on.
The roster's still there, and especially if you look at the defensive side of the ball, and even at receiver, they're young. So they've got years ahead of them to see these guys develop and add to it.
I don't know how upset Packer fans are. I don't know a lot if they're upset of losing Aaron Rodgers or not. But they shouldn't be, because I look at this move as an addition by subtraction. We all know how great Aaron Rodgers is, and I'm not trying to knock how good he is. The negativity that he would bring around to some of these players, and we're not there, we're not in the locker room, but what we see on TV and what we hear him going on the Pat McAfee show and talking, like, to me, I'm just like, I don't want to hang out with that guy. Like, seems like he always butted heads with the head coach. So I think this might be a good thing for the Packers and their offense to get it actually going.
Especially last year, obviously they had the struggles throughout the season, but even the year before, I was all on the Packers. I still will say that other than the team that won the Super Bowl, and I think one other team that had Jordy Nelson, Devontae Adams, Randall Cobb healthy for the entire year, that team, the year that they lost to San Fran in the snow, should have at least went to the Super Bowl. They were just absolutely stacked on both defense and offense. Everyone was healthy. Everyone was ready to go. And then they get to the playoffs, and in the snow, why you got the number 1 seed, they laid an egg on offense.
Yeah, I'm not going to go down that road right now. I'm trying to keep everything positive. I want all my clips today to be positive. We'll talk briefly about Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. I love it because it has that new relationship feel. Like, Aaron Rodgers is doing something that I think Jets fans and as football fans, we should be excited about. Like, he's like, oh, I'm here. I'm already throwing. I'm already getting the content going. You know, when you're in a new relationship and you do all, like, you're not farting in front of the person, or, you're just going out of your way to be a little bit extra, like showing, you don't want to show any of your warts. He's out there comparing Garrett Wilson to another number 17 that he's played with, which is like super, super high praise in my book. He's like, hey, I want you to take me home and meet your parents. Like, this is going to be a great relationship. I will be interested to see what it looks like if things don't go great at the beginning of the season.
Like, in the same breath that Rodgers was ruining the Packers, I think he's going to make the Jets go to the next level. I just think that he has a whole new attitude as well. You could feel the vibes and all the stuff that they've been posting, and you get to New York with a bunch of young players. The expectation level is obviously going to be really high acquiring a player like Aaron Rodgers, and Rodgers likes to prove the doubters wrong and people that believe him right. And I think that Jets team is just set up for him to do it, even if he's not amazing. And to talk about the comparison of Garrett Wilson to Devontae Adams, I don't think that you can give Garrett Wilson that kind of credit yet, put him on the level of Devontae Adams. But if you look at Garrett Wilson's route running, and this is why I had him as wide receiver 1 coming out of his class, the timing, the spacing, the understanding of where to break it off based off of what coverage he's facing, all that stuff is at a whole nother level compared to Christian Watson, even compared to Allen Lazard. So I think that Garrett Wilson is going to have an amazing season this year. Make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications on, and like the video. Help us out a ton, y'all. Like all of our videos. If you want to go on a spam just check them all out. Like them all.